just the top up for the transporter, blue one. Spoke to the customer's away, that's why I've done this, so it's more for his benefit, if you like. So I've already sent you pictures, but that's the tailgate, looking nice. That's your handle, it did turn up in the end, it's all painted now. You are still waiting on an upper brake light. We don't have any new number plates or anything like that to fit. So you can see anyway. I don't think you saw it before, but it was just round here didn't look. In all fairness, the door was battered. Is the nice way to put it, but we've done what we can and it looks a shed load better. So basically what we're going to do now is seal up the inside. It's the whole thing's come away, the inner structure's come away from the outer skin. So basically we're going to bond that up today, fit the spoiler, the number plate plinth. We're going to drop the wings on the front now because we've painted down to here now. What we'd done last time is we've just painted down to here, which is fine for normal wings, but obviously because they've been swapped over to T6 wings, when you open the bonnet, down here is on view. So rather than put a blow in, we've just painted that whole panel again back to this natural break in the doodah. So that's all fresh down here. So yeah, we'll carry on the video in a minute anyway, but well, in a minute for you. But we're going to fit the wings, spoiler, that type of thing. We can show you around it. Then we're just waiting for the windscreen guy. When he's been, that's when we'll flat and polish. And assuming you're watching this, if you can confirm a day that you'd like to pick it up, we'll make sure it's all flat and polished and ready for that day. So assuming you've seen this, if you just communicate the normal way that you have been doing. Yeah, we haven't got a badge either, so that's a job for you. The handle's there, which is great, but it hasn't got its on the back of these they normally have like a frame, if you like, that fits over and then kind of holds everything in. That frame we haven't got, but we have got the handle, and there's nothing wrong with the handle, so we've painted the handle. You'll just need that frame. It bolts through these little tabs that you can see. I don't know if you'll see the other ones. There's basically, there's 3 in there I think, but you'll see anyway. But you can, it's looking nice now. Right, I'll come back to that when we get the spoiler and everything on. Right, we're back again on this transporter. Absolutely every thing that should be bonded, so if you can see that, isn't bonded. So I've got my caulking gun, and as you can see, I ran out up there when it dawned on me. Somebody might actually want to see the process. So what we do is we have to go back round and absolutely every single one, if I can get to it. Once resealing. I don't know if I can get to that one properly from this angle. That one's gone. So you don't want to, I know it looks a bit untidy, but it serves a purpose. You don't want that resonating or going down the road. You see it's completely come away down here. So I don't want to mess around with that because it does shrink ever so slightly. So if I mess around too much with it might pull it in and ruin all my beautiful hard work that I've already done. So just get that in there. So pretty much how it sits is how it's going to be. Like that. And then hopefully we're back to normal again. You shouldn't have to do this really if you've got a good door. That's not a whinge, by the way. Just thought that then. It shouldn't really happen, but the door's clearly had a lot of use, been smacked around no end. Try and get in there if I can, up there. There we go. And same that side. Oh. That'll teach me for trying to do it one-handed, won't it? So yeah, now we're all sealed back in. That will pull up a little bit, but we want it to pull up the inside so loose it'll pull the inside and it won't wreck the outside. So you wouldn't use that stuff on a roof skin if you like. You'd have to get a different kind of stuff that doesn't shrink. And it's not like it's loads, it's just to cover yourself really more than anything. Right, so all I will do, if you can just see in there, like I said, I don't want to mess around too much with it, so I'm literally just going to pop it in there just so it looks a little bit tidier. Again, none of this is seen. I just want to make sure mainly the ones that we didn't have a lot of access to, like that's definitely in there, isn't it? That's no problem. Just make sure it's squidged in properly. Get rid of that. You see it moving, so then we know we've got it. That'll be fine now. So make sure that one's in. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's basically sealed up now, so you can see that. The bottom of the door's already been done anyway. You see the glass as well, all nice. Right, I'll go and clean my finger. You can see that, sorted. Right, back again. So you can see now, bonnet's back on. Yes, it does need a polish. Rinsed the layer of dust on it. Wings are on. You can see why we had to paint. You can kind of see this piece. When the trim's back on, and the two little plastic pieces that fit either side of that scuttle panel, there's a good chance that you wouldn't have seen them anyway, but if you do, you're going to be whinging at me, aren't you? So this is why we try and do it. So we've left the wings off, pulled the bonnet back off so we can get full access in there, and then there's no problem now, everything's sorted. I'm just putting the rubber back on along here, just because we've got it, but you can see it does have an hole in it, so eventually you will probably want a new one anyway, but just so we've I believe we took it off, so we're just putting it back on. The little clips that I bought here, these are for these. They were missing, not all of them, but some were missing. So now these should, he says, there we go. Got to work your way along. And then that's that. Put that around the right way. There we go. There we go. They do fit quite tight for obvious reasons. You don't want them falling out, do you? You see that one's missing. So what I'll do is I'll put another one in there right now. Take another one out of here. So they come, hopefully you can see these, so they come with like these little inserts. Your ones are still in the van, so you just, whichever ones are in there, you can see I've taken a couple out already. So now I will have to put the camera down because you need a thin nose pair of pliers. Put that one back in. Also the other clips I bought are these ones. So these are for the sliding door panel. You can see they're missing. I will show you that again in a minute. I'm just going to finish this and then we'll get that set up and fitted so you can see that as well. And then that's near enough. Oh, we've got a spoiler to do actually. A quick write down, and when I know you're coming back, we'll get it sort of nibbed and polished and ready for collection. That's all pretty much done really, apart from flat and polish, which I won't do until I know when you're coming back, because there's no point. If it's just going to sit in the yard, it's going to get rained on and look a mess by the time you get here. So I'd rather final polishing and cleaning anyway will be nearer the time when you're here. Yeah, I'm about to. Right, I've been on and off this camera thing all day. I've been trying to catch up with projects, trying to keep everybody happy, but this one's I'll just walk you around so you can see. I've only got this setting on the GoPro, so if you go outside it goes really white, so that looks really white. I can assure you it's not. It's very blue. So you can see this side's kind of complete. So everything that we said we'd put back on, we've put back on. We have got a polish mess around. That nut down there, we've put a rib nut in, just so you're aware. You've only got one weather strip, so we've just put it on anyway. It does look tatty, and I imagine you'll just take them off anyway, but as it was there, we've just put it back on. We haven't put door handles back in. I'll show you for why when we get around there. Wings are on and bolted. There will be final adjustments once you get your bumper on. This is mainly for the customer. Once you get your bumper on, you may want to fine tune some little bits and pieces when it's all back together, which I'm sure you will. I'm sure you're capable, as you've done the rest of it. So just open that. So basically, so yeah, door handles, hinge, door handles. So on the back of these door handles, there should be a rubber gasket that fits around these, both sides. I've only managed to find, and I don't even know where that's gone, I only managed to find one, and there should be 6. 3 small ones. Sorry. Yeah, 6 altogether. 3 small ones, 2 bigger ones that wrap around here as well as around there, and you'd have a smaller one here. This is your rear the tailgate handle. Now on the back here it should have some screws, and I believe, if I remember right, it had a cage to basically hold it in, or you might have to make a little C-clamp which bolts through these afterwards. But again, until you get all the lock organised how you wanted to and whatever else you were doing, I can't remember now. That's the last job anyway, so trying to think what else. So yeah, I've left them in there because I'm going to wrap them up and just blow all that out. I'll leave you the RCA leads and the remote wire. Looks like somebody had a stereo at some point. I'm all for a stereo, by the way. I do have one myself. So sliding doors on. I've already told you about the rubber. That's all in there. You can see that in there. So that's done. I'll put this on as well, so you can see that back on. So this side's complete, as you can see. Well, I'm trying to stay out of the light, so hopefully you can see properly. I might have to stand in it. So you can see the number plate blimp is back on, because that's painted. The spoiler's off, purely because I'm going to do that outside when I've got some more space. With the spoilers, they don't generally fit very well, so 95% of the time you end up having to screw them as well as bond them. Some of the split ones, as in the side by side, the barn doors if you like, they were pretty good because you can kind of move them where you want and tape them up. These you kind of have to like almost force down. It's almost like they're a tiny bit too small sometimes, but I haven't tried it on properly yet, and I won't until we're outside. So that's basically it for this. Bar the spoiler and a flat and polish. That's us about done. Again, when I find out what date is coming back, we'll flat and polish it and get it ready for the customer. But you can see it now. Windscreen's getting replaced next week for us. Be a few days for the customer, but next week for us, and have a final walk round this one anyway, just so people can, everybody else can see it. These are mainly customer updates, but we try and so everybody can see, if you like, this is what we're doing, kind of thing. Just why it's open. The sun's bright, now if you can see this or not. So I think I showed you this earlier, so if you did see it earlier, fair enough. It's a 1953 Fordson van, heavily modified in the 90s, if you can tell. It's got the Rover V8 in it, I think. And basically what we're doing is we're just kind of sympathetically restoring it every now and again, if that makes sense. So we've he had the door made on the back. If you check previous video, it's in there somewhere. Somebody made him a door, then we've bodyworked around it, and this time we're just trying to sort out the roof because he's got a vinyl roof going on that one. So we need to sort out all the cracks and all the horrible bits that have happened over the years. Just enough, and then epoxy it, and then the vinyl roof's going on it anyway. So that's basically what that one is. And the Jag, for people that like a bit of welding and a bit of fabrication, I will be trying to get on with this next week for me. Probably a couple of videos down the road for you lot. But you can see all the arch and everything's rotten. And it is all the way around as well. It's not just one corner, because that would be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, we're going to jump on that as well. But I've got about 8 or 9 things started, and I'm trying to get stuff ready and finished because customers are due. I've got the T4. We're waiting on. Oh, waiting on the windscreen. That's getting done at the same time as the T5. And then we can show you around that. And that, basically, that needs a screen, final polish. That can go. Same as the blue one. Screen, spoiler, final polish. That can go. Yes, and then for people that are still here, by the way, because I am waffling, we've got a Mark IV Escort coming through shortly, and a Fiat Uno Turbo due through shortly. That'll probably be December time, but just to keep an eye out. And yeah, that'll be it for now. If you like these videos, give us a like, share and subscribe and all that wonderful stuff. If you